Hi, my name is Seth. Welcome into uBreakiFix. One of the most important things in our devices is our data. Let's talk about what you can do when it goes missing. The biggest myth about lost data is that data can always be recovered. Whether it's a phone, computer, laptop, tablet, anything of this sort where it's never had a backup and then accidental damage has happened to it that it cannot be accessed anymore, that data will sadly be lost. An example of that is that if you were to take a cell phone that's never been backed up swimming and it got unrecoverable water damage or liquid damage, then that data would sadly be lost from that device. The real story about deleted files is that a lot of times they go to a trash can first off or a recycle bin. That's where they go first. And so in order to really delete them, you have to then select permanently delete or also overwrite the files. Mobile devices, so like tablets and cell phones, the trash bins are usually set for a 30-day window. That data can indeed be recovered. For like a computer or something else, when it goes to a recycle bin, it's accessible in there until you permanently empty the recycle bin, just like taking out the trash. There is a lot of DIY recovery tools out there that say that they're going to restore everything or recover deleted files that then will ask you for money that could easily be put towards somebody professionally doing it. It is definitely best to consult with somebody, particularly that knows about data recovery, to go ahead and pull those over, or once again, what software is good to use versus what's just trying to sadly scam us for money. Professional recovery tools differ in just a few ways here. One of the ways is just what allows us to pull hardware out of a device to go ahead and recover from it. With DYAing a hard drive specifically, and particularly if you're going to open up the actual assembly of the hard drive, that can cause irreparable damage without the proper environment. Worst case scenario for like a solid state drive or a flash drive of any kind, if those get a static shock, that can also just fry all the information on the inside of it. So those are some of the risks that can happen with that if not properly handled. If that's the case, once again, professionals have the proper training as well as also having the equipment to go ahead and properly and safely handle those devices in general. When trying to rescue their own data, it's doable to hit the backup button. However, though, if customers have made that worse, it's usually because they don't know their account information. So they're like, hey, I selected backup of my iPhone as an example, but if they didn't know their iCloud information to log back into it, that makes it much more complicated for us, especially because we don't know anybody's usernames or password, and we have to rely on the customers to be able to have that. So having your username and passwords written down somewhere in a safe place that's away from anybody else's prying eyes, memorizing it is definitely the best option. But knowing and having access to all your accounts really helps with making that easy for all parties involved. To give any advice here about lost data in general would be to go ahead and first check your trash, check your recycle bins. A lot of times it's gonna be there to go ahead and recover that information. Another really good tip is to keep your information on a cloud source that you can access with the username and password. OneDrive, iCloud, Google Drive, Dropbox. These are all fantastic options, and there's more out there as well that are also free too, to go ahead and back up your data so that way you can access it on any device at any given time with any mobile browser, and that'll make sure that you can also know where all your data is at any given time. Before you hand your device over to anybody, whether you're going to trade in your phone, you're going to recycle a laptop, or give it as a hand-me-down to somebody else, make sure indeed your data has been transferred over and your accounts are removed from it though as well, so that way nobody else puts anything in your data, even if it's by accident. Visit uBreakiFix.com or your local uBreakiFix by Asurion store for diagnostics, repairs, and more. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips about your favorite devices.